Really? How the heck?
Sun up on a 2-lane, coffee in a thermos, dust on steel toes.
You gotta go outside.
Paint streak on your blue jeans, you smile and say another mile to go. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From busted bridges to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time.
You run a big machine, I'm flagging traffic in this neon vest. Hot wind on the blacktop, we trade a joke, then we do our best.
We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From busted bridges to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. When the rain comes hard and the culvert starts to moan,
Oh, we dig in deeper, 'cause somebody's gotta get home.
so we bow our heads right there in the dirt. Keep us safe, keep these tires on the earth. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline,
Patching every crack in this old American dream.
from broken exits to the county line. Praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Roadcraft. I'm HeadX. This is HeadX Road Mark II. And attempting to join me today is going to be Mark, aka Loey Buddy. And we have Bobby out there in the chat already, as well as Mark out in the chat. So, I was just telling Mark, according to the hub screen, we have two things left to do in each category: two infrastructure, two main objectives, and two side objectives. I somehow don't believe that number is accurate because I don't have either one of the other two bases open yet. So there's no way that that's even possible. I don't believe. But first things first, I'm going to I'm going to drive over here and see what this area looks like, where I want to put this bridge to go across, so that we can see about making a quicker trip for them guys without having to pave all of this. I mean, I'd have to build a bridge here anyhow, right? But otherwise, we've got to pave all of this to get these guys through there. But if I just run them straight, then we go from from here. We can cut across if this works out. Come through here, cross this bridge. Just have to do a little bit of work here through this on this side of the shoreline, and then straight onto the road that they got to be on to go up the mountain, which is already a paved road. Not so difficult. So that's what we're going to look at. So first thing I'm going to do is drive over there. Hypo Center, how you doing? Welcome in. So I'm going to drive over there while Mark's working on getting in and see what that area looks like.
Oh, in. Down by the gas station where you come in.
Now, my route that I'm looking at, this way around. I mean, this poor guy might lose his fence unless I take out a couple of smaller trees. I can run them right through here. Nah, he's definitely gonna have to use his back fence.
Did not put it on an angle, the bridge?
Well, I can, but I think there's still his backyard fence sticks out way.
Mind you, his roof's all battered, so I'm sure he won't mind.
Yeah. I mean, the whole house is destroyed. If the county comes along and gives him a new fence, but I'll probably angle this a little bit anyhow. Now that I'm over here and can see what I'm looking at, just so it's an easier turn for him to get on. So first delete that one and set up to build a new one there. Yeah, I like that. It's 9 slabs, but I think that'll definitely be an improvement over paving all that other road. Were you there with me, Mark, when we paved that other road? Were you in on that deal?
No, no.
No. I know Sergey was here. Might have been Zantana. Might have been in there with us. All right. Now that is figured out. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna knock your fence down right now. Already handled. Don't worry, insurance company will take care of all the damage. Well, they're taking care of everything else.
I should say, I think that's the least of his worries, his fence.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Route failed. Why'd that route fail?
Get to the high flex.
He's got all these decorative rocks in his backyard. Alright, figure out route failure, huh? Workshop and solar. How in the world did you fail there? It's a straight line, dude. Wow. Dude couldn't have had it any easier. I know what happened. The other truck got a little wild coming around the corner there and tagged him. Okay. Where is... Ah, there's a Loey, buddy. Alright, Mark. Let's get you a truck to drive. We gotta go pick up some stuff for the Western Radio Tower down here in Redwood Bay. Over at the port. Where?
Want me to drag a truck out? Or?
I got one here for you. You can take your pick. You can either use the Wayfarer or you can use the Voron.
Whatever. I'm on board.
I got the Wayfarer sitting there already, and I'm bringing the Vorons.
Okay, there we go. Well, being you're in that, I'll jump in the other one.
Alright. Hey. Let's go pick up some goodies for this tower. Just be warned, we're going to take kind of the head-on route against some of this traffic here, just because it's a little bit easier than going through the muddy road.
Okay.
In fact, you got a Wayfarer heading your way right now.
Down.
Hey, Sterling, how you doing?
It's not the most flying along vehicle, this is.
No. Not the fastest, but as long as you're paying attention to your terrain, it'll drive through pretty much everything. You just can't let one side get way higher than the other, because then it'll fall over. Now Sam's your ass. Yeah, that was a strong trash can.
A lot of sides of it, isn't it?
So how's work treating you?
Well, I'm going for the interview tomorrow. Well, just to have a talk with somebody tomorrow to maybe change to a different company.
Oh.
Like, company I've been working at, when I'm not at work, they put somebody in my truck that smokes. It's
Oh, yeah.
not very nice when I...
Yeah. That would be kind of a deal breaker thing on my end too, because I can't stand it. You know, one, I had burned my lungs on bleach over in Iraq, so they tend to be a little extra sensitive to things, and I would definitely have issues with.
Yeah, it's not,
All of that.
not the best.
I am to your right over this
I
parking lot.
see,
to your
I've just nipped in the map.
I'm going to let Sam in real quick. I will be right back.
You got a root veil somewhere as well.
Okay, I am back. Streamlabs, of course, says hydrate. Got him. Got him. Go get him.
Did you notice that the route failed just as you went to
Did it?
did? Yeah.
Probably the same one, too.
That'll do. That'll push it in.
Western Tower. There.
Got what the controls are on me.
Oh, Highland Base to transit
Oh.
point. Wonder why that
There
guy.
we go.
He's another one that drove off a perfectly good piece of road there. All right. Let's ride.
Oh,
A little squishy right there.
somebody in the Voron drove off a bit of a perfectly good road.
Oh, you know what they say about the moron drivers.
Oh, I'll just demolish that tree.
I'm gonna run over a perfectly good trash can too. Trash can. Don't push the puppy, but push the trash can.
I've smashed it, man.
Failed it again. Why in the world are they failing the route over there now? I mean, it's all done. They don't have to run, but I don't know why they would keep failing that particular piece of route.
I've not played on this since you played on it the other week.
Really?
I'm trying to finish season 17 on it. No, I don't get that much time now.
Yeah. Just trying to make sure I'm not leaving you too far behind.
No, you're alright. I can still see you. Oh, up with the guardrail.
Yeah. That's the worst thing when plotting the routes is you can't see the guardrails from the map view. Tends to make it a little more difficult on aiming the guys that you're running over there.
Yeah. It must be quite a steep hill going up there, because
Yeah, it's a pretty decent hill. Look and see if that guy's failing the same spot.
I see they've done some new buffs on
Yeah.
SnowRunner, on the Mercedes, and
Yeah, they were supposedly doing some buffs on a couple of the vehicles there. There we go. Look at that. Nice brand new tower. Okay, I edited that route they were on a little bit to get them away from the edge. They were kind of close to the edge. That's probably why they were falling off. I don't know. Seems weird that they kept doing what they were. And okay, now we need to collect some slabs. We've got plenty of them in storage. Come up and build this bridge, and then we'll get the bridge built and do our road works from there, which will be a lot shorter now that we don't have to do that other whole road.
I'm just going to go and take my tablets while we go, because the dogs have begun to bed and save me disturbing them. Just give me a second.
All right, I will meet you back over at the garage. All right. Now that's ridiculous. There's no way that dude should have failed that. In the same spot? We're gonna have to follow him. see what he's doing, why he's failing. Come on, spectate. On a paved road, failing the route.
Should I come in the garden, lad? Ah.
There's nothing in the road. Ah, we have a glitch is what we have. My asphalt in this spot has turned into nothing. Well, that is weird.
Sorry, I'll be with you in a second.
That's alright. I just figured out why they keep failing. There's a
Sorry about that. Right.
There's a bit of a Saber interactive thing happening here, you know, where the road suddenly does not seem to exist in one spot over there. It exists, just not for them to drive on.
Oh.
They're getting into it and it's sinking right in. Yeah. So that's gonna need some touch. I want to see if it's just to them that it's sinking in, or it's left mark. I want to see if I collapse into the road over here. Oh yeah. It's like a great big gigantic mud hole right there. Where no mud hole should exist.
What's that? Down that tarmac road?
Yeah.
Well, we've just driven up that, haven't we?
And it was perfectly fine for us to drive up it.
Yeah. Oh, there, look.
Yeah.
My wheels have just dug a...
You're gonna have to fix that.
There, look, it's gone very soft there.
Uh-huh. I know. Move my truck. Alright, if you want to grab 5 of them, I'll grab 4 of them.
Okay.
Not that Tavoron can't take 9, 'cause I did it. Tavoron is not happy about it.
Yeah.
The suspension is flattened right out when you do that, and it tends to do wheelies the whole way.
Want to use no runner controls.
Mikey, you have a green bag?
Oh! Guess what?
You got 2 of them, didn't you?
No, because where I'm sat.
Oh, you're sitting in the spawning zone.
You'll have to get one out.
That's the last one I need. That's number 4 that I'm grabbing down. There you go. There's your one more.
Suppose if I put the handbrake on it there.
Brake anchors. What's we got all this going on. We'll see about starting some road repairs over here. If you haven't watched this for a while, it's a lot harder than the previous map. No, this is still a fairly easy map. Other than the minor detail of the road disappearing out from under vehicles. Okay. Guy. A little ticky there, Mark.
I keep pressing the wrong button to spin it round.
Go from playing SnowRunner to playing Roadcraft, and it's like, not that button, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how that route ran the whole time in order to complete the route. Never had a problem through here. Now that it's supposed to be completed, it kept having problems. Something's not right. So I decided to spectate that guy. Every time
Look,
I've got
wrong.
a beautiful road, something happens like that. It's making me have to think. All loaded up and ready to roll?
Yeah.
Alright. Because frankly, I'm not really worried about our vehicles making it across here. So I can finish this after. Need to make one more pass here. Now this spot will be ready to pave next time around.
Is there any of their vehicles going to come up there just to... see whether it sinks in again?
Well, it did fine for me driving the dozer back and forth over it. So.
Hmm.
All right. Let's ride. Yeah, no, Mikey, this is still one of the fairly easy maps because it's still, I think, considered to be a tutorial map. Yeah, see, not a problem for me. You didn't sink in at all.
No.
Well, because if A's off, I can't leave it stand because they'll never make it. I am kind of curious to see if I ended up with a concrete slab somewhere else on the map. Ian was saying that the bug where you keep getting stuff was a matter of trying to spawn things when there was no room for them to spawn. So it was putting them elsewhere, just in greater quantities. And when I was spawning those out the first time, and I was parked partially in the box, it popped up and told me no room available space to spawn resources. As I hit the button a couple times, I'm kind of curious if that created a few extra slabs somewhere. There's a couple of maps that were beyond this. This is Incommunicado. This is the third map, basically.
We have to unstrap them.
No, just pull into the box, they'll disappear.
Where one? Oh, there it is. I was going to say. It's because I'm
I was
parked
just
on it.
waiting on you to get out of the way. All right, well, now we can finish paving that road over there, and we can come over and pave the little bit that we need to on both sides of this, and that road should be able to run. So we need to get the roller and the paver over to back to the base so we can fix that road. That and
That tree just decided to fall over.
you'll
Okay.
get that from time to time. All right, Mark, if you want to come over here and grab this roller and run it down this other road here,
Where have you dropped it?
right back at the garage. We're gonna go down here and pave the stand.
Forgot, you can't take it out of the low gear till you're out the garage, else it opens the garage.
Yeah. That's the annoying thing about the same button doing everything.
Yeah.
Then I got a Zix that will load these on from the long trek north. The Pioneer and the Bowhead, we can just drive up there. Have I played the newer ones? Yes, I have played. I have played all the maps here in Roadcraft already. And you can't do Roadcraft maps in reverse. You reset them and stuff, it locks everything out. It only let you do them in order. tell you that map that MJ's been playing recently, that looks like a bit of a challenge.
Oh, that winter passage. Yeah.
Yeah. Going up that hill.
I've not watched any this week, so where he's up to.
Yeah, this is not the first road that I have had to fix a section of it. There's another one of the roads over by that gas station in the middle of the map, outside the steel pipe, that pretty much swallowed up my entire truck.
Oh.
Driving across there. It was the roller. I was rolling it, and it just collapsed out from under the roller. Asking the same questions. Did I actually complete? Yes, I have completed those door maps. They are all done. Alright, where's my Zix? So that I can bring that over and we can load these up.
I think this has just been poor workmanship here. The first time around.
And that was one of them sections where I did my double layer of sand too. If it's really squishy ground, I like a minimum of two layers, sometimes 3. Didn't quite seem to work well on that one. Hydrate, guys. If you got them, get them.
Let's let the tarmac go off, mate, before you come roaring through.
I was confident in your ability to have it rolled out before I got there. Try to get this a little bit more square on the trailers. It's so sad because that road was just perfect before that collapsed. scroller tends to be a little bit pickier at the positioning of that going up because it likes to push its way sideways.
Oh.
Then the next question is, am I going to have to bring the scalper up here to get sand, or is that sand quarry up there going to be big enough?
I put the ramps up on the zips. Well, I've smashed that one ramp into the back of the roller by looks of it.
Yeah, that'll happen.
It's helping it stay on it.
Goes in a little bit on that one.
Got the blade got on the guardrail.
PC. Yes. Playing on PC. I'm going to start from the bridge and work my way back. There's the old Pioneer coming up. Hey, there's another tree throwing itself at people. Okay. 6. Yeah. Roadcraft getting a bit stuttery.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm.
Sure why. Boy, that one spot coming off of that bridge. He's all over the place just launching themselves out of the road. I mean, I could understand if I was even close to him. Sheesh. Discord behaving? Yeah, Discord's been behaving. Oddly enough. Ever since I turned off that self-scan thing. Parking brake on the way there.
As it rolled away.
It was starting to roll backwards.
We have a rock there. Right in our road.
Of course. Wasn't there when I laid sand, but it'll be there now.
Maybe I'll spread the sand out about too thinly. But it's a solid one, it won't move. Oh dear. I've got the blade stuck underneath it now. Come on.
Yeah. If you get stuck, it's a long way back from the Highland base. You have to recover to get it free. Considering that's the only base open for some reason. I would think if I'm really as far along as it says I am, that there would be more than just the Highland base open. Like, so I'm not really trusting what it's telling me for numbers.
I wondered whether you was going to go straight across there where that white area was with the road line. Vita get here. I parked off to the side out of the way, and then I'm going to release the hounds on that route and see how they do. Yeah, Mikey, I don't know. You haven't been in since I put my new graphics card in, have you? Frankly, I think the last update they did for Roadcraft de-optimized something. Because ever since that one, it's like every other time I load it up, it's got to do the pre-creating shaders thing. Every other time, it just takes forever. It took it 15 minutes to load the game today. Where Tuesday night, it was loaded right up.
Yeah, it's well, the graphics card that I got went from an 8 gig graphics card to a 16 gig graphics card. So you got that, and it's 3 generations newer, from a 2060 to a 5060. Do I have 4K textures? I think I believe it's capable through the 4K. I just don't run it in the 4K because I'm running it in the same setup that I use for streaming. Yeah, I think he's going to be good now. Now, the only tricky part about with what I'm doing, running it this way, is the timing across the bridge. Because you know, occasionally their timing's going to come into where they're going to have a head-on that bridge. This route, the other one will meet at the same time. Never fails. Yeah, separate download. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But again, like I said, I'm not really worried about it because I'm streaming in 1080 and not 4K. So there's no point in running the 4K on the thing and then making the stream downscale it. That just creates more problems than it's worth. Uh-oh. Don't back out into the main road. AI coming through.
Same.
Alright. Now we can scan the other side. Only needs to go about there.
Was he not coming up our road?
No, he's not.
Oh.
Well, that's the route that I had already had going that kept failing on. The route, the one that's coming up this way, is going to be coming from pretty much where he's stopping, coming across that bridge and then turning in this direction. Now, I'm not sure. We may have to remove some stumps over here, though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe there are. No, there are a couple. See how many of them I can just push over. Might only be 2 of them that are actually in the way. Get him to die. Die.
There's 3 concrete slabs in this building.
Yes. I forgot about those. Go ahead. That takes care of the stuff that we're removing.
I thought there was one in what's it barrels here. So have you already collected them?
No. The only thing that came out of there was the 3 pipes and the valve.
I thought there was one of them what's it war war barrels? Gives you 50,000? Is it 50,000?
Yeah, the Warhammer barrels.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one of those in there.
No, I thought it was around the side here.
I don't know that I found any Warhammer barrels out of this.
What do you think of some of those?
No, different power supply, Mike. Had to upgrade the power supply to handle the new video card. Now this part of the route's probably going to take a second load of sand after we flatten this one out. Just because of the terrain we're on.
How wide do you want it?
Just standard 2-lane kind of thing. Couldn't really do the usual 2-laner on the other side just because of that rock. So I didn't worry a whole lot about it. I don't know that there's really going to be much need driving up and down here afterwards anyhow. You remember to unmute the microphone? Yes, I'm glad I have. Don't mind that big dump truck right now.
Sorry. I think that was a bit of a drift off to sleep then. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning.
Charlie! 2 a.m., huh?
Yeah.
Hello, Charlie.
It must be 12 a.m. now, there's someone getting on that one.
Yeah, it's got me about quarter after 12, dude. Alright, that should be enough sand. Sam needs to go back outside. And we'll need a slight touch up on this side of the bridge too, Mark. We're climbing the hill, fell out of the back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let Sam out. I'll be right back.
Unmuted your mic?
Yeah, I did now. Ha.
Uh,
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, you see the pile on the other side of the bridge there that appeared when I drove over? I mean, it probably can't hurt in that spot because it'll help it to be not quite so steep. I was almost tempted to just dump a full load in there and see if we could shallow up that hill. On the bright side, the hurricane didn't take his basketball hoop. Yeah, careful of fire pit. have to do this from the other direction, I think. Never want to put asphalt going downhill.
I mean, uphill.
Especially if the road's not perfectly flat, and then it always argues we get. Been up since midnight? Mikey, go to bed. Can't be up all that time.
Just as bad as me.
Telling you. We ain't no young whippersnappers anymore. We can't be doing all that.
Tell me about it.
It took forever to get this route done, running it the other way. Paving all that. I just got looking when it came up to this side to say, you know, let me check to see if there's a better route to run with. Drawn a wave sign in the asphalt area, Mark? Sign wave!
Each one I put my eye to the oh, we're on the other side of the road there, look. Put it in slow.
I do still get the bit rate drop. Didn't notice that at all on the last on Tuesday night for Roadcraft. But then it did it again last night, and it's done it tonight. But I don't think it's as bad because it seems to recover fairly quick. Stop trying to turn. For you to hurry. Alright, up at 11 tomorrow. Pick up cheese and head to Ohio.
I had cheese on today. And yesterday.
Can't remember if I still had a spot up at the very top that needed to touch up or not.
find out in a second. Right here in the middle. I missed it. I'm going to start plotting this route while you're rolling that. There's Sam screaming. I'm ready to come back in now, Dad. Dad? Dad? Definitely picking up a couple of bricks of cheese before you head out of the Midwest. They're only like $3. Nice. This particular section, I'm not worried about staying on their own side. A little hard to get them to do anyhow through here. Main reason it's so hard to get them to stay on their own side through here is you can't see the road markings or anything. This side was sticking right on the line. I'll go let him back in real quick. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see now. Are we ready to dispatch, Mark?
Yeah, why not?
It looks like you really got couple little spots here
Oh,
and there, and then that
patches.
one down by the bridge.
Yeah.
So, I'm curious to see how well they do on this route. There's some of that great timing I was talking about. He's just clearing the bridge, and the other guy's coming the other direction. Now, if they can stay that kind of time, that'd be great. So they can happen. Onto the bridge. Why it's so jittery? Wow, they're coming out at a pretty regular rate too. That truck's right behind them. Kind of makes me surprised that they didn't have a head on. Heading up the hill. Made it across our section just fine. And there was a failure. Where was the failure? Because it kicked me out of it. Well, it was it was that head on I was worried about. The next truck behind freaking crashed into him.
I might start them from up here then this time, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't know. No, started them all the way back at the end because that's where the last guy was. That's all right. I'm not super worried about restarting the other route that they were what I had to head on with, just because that route's already completed. So we can let this route run and get complete. It was just about up there too, and then it was
I'm spectating one of them this time.
Yeah, I'm in the middle truck. Then he can sit there, kind of spin around and watch the one ahead and the one behind. Alright. Now we're heading back up the hill. Officially made it past the point where it kicked me out before. lead truck is now taking out new branches.
As long as they don't come across a big tree across there.
Should go around the tree. I tried to run it around the tree. Nice.
Jobs are good. Yeah.
Each bolt tightened and everywhere connected, the tower stands tall. Goal complete.
All 3 towers back in action. You did good today. Real good. Tonight, I'll raise my mug of cocoa to you.
All goals completed, it says. So we still have, should be, I believe, a couple of side objectives, I think. So we will check that. Plus, I want that one to keep going. No side objectives, no main, and so it's just a matter of this guy running out his thing. 400 per truck. Yeah, five trucks have to make it up here yet. So I guess that's running five more trucks up there. We can go find something to do, like, I don't know, scrap some stuff and turn it into steel beams or something like that. We might as well.
Yeah. We could do the crane. I'll tell you for what, because there is a big water thing here.
Right up here, yeah, I've got an epic. Let me go grab my epic and I'll bring that up here. It'll work perfect to load onto that zip.
Yeah. I wonder if I can get through this building with this 6. What sort of job did you make of the ramp the other side?
I don't know if you'll get through there.
We're through.
Temperatures in our neck of the woods. You had the windows open and you're almost cold now. Well, then it's your fault if you're almost cold, because all you gotta do is close your windows. Come on. Windows. Not me. It's gotta be really warm before I'm opening the windows.
We have 23 degrees today.
We are currently at 50, which has been about the max for today. And they're saying that's probably going to be our max for tomorrow and Saturday as well.
We got a bank holiday this weekend. Monday is a day off, but not for me.
I guess the telephone poles don't fall down as easy.
I think I'll be on milk on the weekend, Sunday.
But see, here's my whole problem with them saying all goals complete, no side objectives or any of that. Is I still don't have the other 2 garages open. So how do I not have those? And yet everything's complete. Something's a little off.
Put that quite near the front if you can. And then
Point
we'll
to the
try and
front?
Get that. Yeah, quite near the front. And then get that other piece hanging over the back. But not too far over the back. Because it won't strap it on. You know.
Yeah.
What did I...
What does Mark do for work? Well, I do believe Mark has been doing a little truck driving himself.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a roadside base there, look.
The roadside base and the, I think they call it the riverside base or something up here.
It's just showing us red. Garage installed sense.
Alright, see if that'll let you strap it.
Oh, you've done a grand job there, mate. Oh no, it's too far forward, the big front one.
Okay, let me see if I can, maybe if I spin the front, think you'll be able to make it over there if I spin that front one sideways? You gotta be careful what you hit. But
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think I strapped it and just because the thing was wedged between the ramps, the thing at the back, so it was quite.
that will move the other one forwards.
Yeah, it says that one's too far back. What you may have to do is turn it round and put it on top of the other one, if you know what I mean. So that
Possibly that.
your crane's in the way now.
Yeah. I gotta. I guess I gotta disconnect first. And then we can. Anchors out of the way. Store that. Well,
It's
not
the
telling you
back
no
one.
about the first part, is it? Well, see how you do. I'll follow along, and if we gotta pick it up, we gotta pick it up.
Yeah, what we could have done was put the back on a bit further forward so it was wedged it because it rocks backwards and forwards, but we'll see how we get on. Oh, traffic lights.
Yeah, that's the one thing they'll get you. Is you gotta be careful the sides of the road now.
Yeah.
We're going all the way to the beams.
What do we get for the gate at the
So that's pipes
That's
that's
steel
right up
pipe.
here. So yeah.
you made a nice road through here.
Yeah. You'd never know that my roller fell off right up here. Right by this excavator is where it caved in under the roller.
Oh, there's a lorry coming.
Oh yeah, well, good luck.
Which side of the road is it going on?
He should stay on his own side.
Oh! Ha! This will be nice for the Oh! You won't go through there.
Can't get.
No.
How about a nudge? Ugh.
I was going backwards and I was going to give it a bit of a...
Let me get off to the side and I'll grab that one off and.
I better come back a bit because you might not be able to lift it.
Well, you got another truck coming at you.
You'll have to wait.
Or just opened.
Right, can you reach me there to put it on?
I think I can. That's what we have an epic for.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Uh-huh.
He's got a strong motor in that. Sorry, mate.
Not concerned about the lorries, just the trucks. Same thing, man. Same thing. Jeez, Mikey. Get some culture.
We'll go for it then. That's what I didn't go for them.
I'm curious if I just drive up there, if it'll activate it. So while you're heading around, I'm going to drive up past the roadside base, and drive into it, and see if it activates.
Yeah.
Not that I need it at this point, but it's kind of odd that nothing I did opened that or the other things up.
But you haven't done this road. I did this one. I made this one in sand for me.
Yeah, first time around I paved that side and this side. is definitely getting glitchy.
This place isn't too shabby, is it? Still, the locals are loaning it out, so don't break anything.
That's what I thought. Now it gives me the objective thing for the garage here.
Ah. There we go.
Now that I don't need it.
Another base up and running. You have the locals to thank for that.
So I probably need to do the same thing to the other one, is just drive up to it. I got up there that I can drive over there. I'm not sure what all that stuttering is about. I'm fairly certain that is a game thing. It's always done it kind of on and off, but after the last update, it's gotten really bad.
Just there near the river should be a good place to set up your base of operations. In the meantime, we're being asked to do some quick repairs on the building so that it doesn't fall apart. Just gather the resources and get it over with. You know better than me
a
by
new
now.
side objective. Why is my vehicle jittering? Well, that's the question of the day, Snakebite. Welcome in. It's been something that's been a problem since the last update that they did. Things have just been a lot worse. Yeah, see, this has got resources it needs and another route. I need 2 more slabs that got to get stored and then set up a route. Okay, well, that's not a problem because I got slabs and then the route goes to that tunnel.
Three steel beams in there, huh?
Nice. All right, I'm going to jump into this little building here and grab the slabs out of that building and use them to finish this off, and then the route there. Well, I'm not real sure if it's a big thing or not. I had the same problem with my old graphics card. I upgraded my graphics card, still have the same problem. So, I don't believe it's in that. Where, oh, where have my slabs gone? It should be in here somewhere. That corner. Over there.
Oh dear. the zig stuff, don't they?
Get a six.
Oh,
Not even the skeletons.
just when he goes into a big hole and the nose eats it one. Like driving. Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure why it seems to do that.
You didn't
And it's
even
the kind of
collect
thing
them.
that goes away too. So. Get these dropped off and then set up the route from there to the northern tunnel. That should do it. Kind of like the way the vehicles reacted before when you would they were having issues. You'd load certain things and they would always want to revert back to where they came from. So it was like trying to pull your vehicle backwards. Oh wait, I can't store them over this way. Actually, they haven't given me this one until I do this. Yeah, I'm gonna fall over because of that story. Oh yeah, see? What it's when the vehicle's not going anywhere, there ain't no stutter. Okay, let's release that and I'll just grab the Voron. Yeah, I don't know. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just booted Sam out because he's starting that I want out, I want in, I want out, I want in thing. So he can go sit in the other room for a while. But yeah, I run a game, the last caretaker, that requires way more than this game does. And don't have that. And I don't have that on here all the time. If this wasn't the last thing that had to be done, I would almost say I'd just jump back to the hub and come back again. Hatch truck done flip. That had zero control at that point. I'd like to take credit for that. real. I mean, craning is smooth. Everything else you do around here is smooth. But for some reason, the driving.
Oh,
Hello, Mark. Oh, sure, just knock the tree down.
I wasn't anywhere near it. That's.
I suppose you're gonna say it jumped out of the ground at you.
Oh, there's a boat over here.
There's a bunch of boats on this map.
If I remember right, I have to go to this building again.
See, and it also seems like it's in certain areas where it does it the worst. So here, well, see, it had smoothed out, now it's doing it again.
Oh, oh, oh.
No. This is snake bite. It made me mess up my perfectly beautiful road here. 'Cause right there, that patch where the asphalt hangs off the side a little bit, the road decided it didn't want to exist anymore. The trucks just started falling through. All right, now let's go do that route. The river base to the northern tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
And there, where you're rotating the camera, you think it's picking up the stuff under the map that you can't even see and bogging it down. Yeah, I mean,
you never know. And really, Roadcraft is kind of a test type deal with the sandbox and being able to change everything. Oh, sure, there's a tree up here. I'm gonna move that part of the route off to the side. So what we need to do, we're gonna start back here. That one that way. That one that way. And come on. Move that one that way. This guy gonna get past it? There we go.
Huh. There's a weight there laid on its side.
I wonder how that happened. What have you been doing to my truck, Mike? Man, I blame Mikey for that. Haha. Hey, now we got all objectives complete. So now again, just waiting on this one to finish, which gives us how much per truck? Oh, okay. So we just got to get 2 more trucks there. I don't think the vans count though. I think it has to be the big trucks. But we'll find out because the next van's on its way. Try to revert my drivers. I don't know how to revert my drivers. Oh yeah, the little vans count too, so we just need one more guy to go. But meanwhile, while we're waiting on that one more guy, let's go see if we can't keep that thing back on its wheels.
I parked the 6 by that boat to the left
Alright.
to load it up. You've got by this like that. Well, who took that wayfarer over there? Did you?
Not me. I would never tip away from it.
No. That's what you tell us.
No, that was well, the thing was stuttering so bad I couldn't really control it left or right or otherwise.
Oh, so you jumped out of it. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. Of course, it's going to flip it completely upside down. That's exactly what we wanted to do. That's right. Now that I got it up here, I can have it a little bit closer and grab it the way I want to grab it. I do believe that last infrastructure route request completed was the last one that we needed to wait for.
Yes, we have everything completed. So we can actually move into the next map. Unless you need to go there. There's only about 20 minutes left anyhow, but time we could get a little scouting done. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you settings, video. I've got my FPS limit locked at 60. And frame gen is currently turned off. The resolution upscaling is on DLSS. Which these were, when I put my new graphics card in, these were the settings that the game automatically picked. Other than it had the FPS limit at 120. As far as CPU utilization and RAM and VRAM, I don't know how to check that. But yeah, all of these settings are the ones that the game itself selected. I don't know, maybe if I kick it down to high, I don't think I should have a problem. I'm running a 5060 Ti right now with 16 gig of RAM on the card. But I can try dropping everything down to high and see if it makes any difference at all. Turn off the FPS limit. Don't need it if VSync is on. Okay, let's continue. Not that. Settings. Unlimited. VSync will automatically set my monitor's refresh rate. Okay.
Mine set as unlimited FPS.
All right. Well, we'll give that a try and see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know how to set all the graphics settings and everything. So. I'm never too ashamed to say that I don't know something. Drive the truck down the road and see what happens. Hi there, guys. You got him. You got him. Get him. I mean, did it, not like it was. A little bit of a stutter every once in a while, but yeah, that's nothing like what it was. May have been a little bit of a help. Anyhow. doesn't work, try turning off the DLSS and use TAA. Okay. Yeah, I'm figuring it's got to be just a setting in the for the game itself that I don't have quite right. But that definitely seems to be a lot better. I mean, it's there, but it's not like it was. All right, well, Mark, it's up to you. You got a little extra time to spend, and we'll jump into the next map and do a little scouting?
Yeah, it can do. Maybe 20 minutes
All right.
or so.
So that means we need to turn to the hub first. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget, because then that way I can change that the next time. It looks like a syncing issue with the monitor. Okay. All right, so now we go to Sunken, where I will have to reset the map for the start. So,
Who's giving you the advice? Steel?
what's that, Mark?
I say, who's giving you the advice? Steel?
No, this is a guy by the name of Snakebite. He's helped me out with some stuff before.
Yeah, okay. We have a chap over here who plays darts called Snakebite. He's got a big Mohican.
Trying to think. Soldier. What would be. We're going to pull this guy out. This map. Yeah, don't use both. We'll try to turn off the FPS limit and turn off VSync. All right. It seems like on my PlayStation I did not have the VSync turned on. And to be honest, a lot of it's issues that came up after I switched over to PC and I had to re-download the game. So again, all the settings are not necessarily going to be correct. Tell whoever I'm playing with you said hi. Mark? Snakebite says hello.
Hi, Snakebite. You have to put another code in.
Your company answers an emergency call for help and surveying the damage after a recent earthquake. Eastern Europe, summer.
This is supposed to be a simple survey operation. They had an earthquake recently. Did quite a bit of damage to the area in general, and the steel mill in particular. We don't quite know the full extent yet. So, you just need to get in, find out, and get out. Nice and easy, right?
All right, Mark. The new code is posted.
Let me get in the kit.
Should I start over in a new game mode? We are on a new map. But while we're waiting on Mark to come in. Okay, let's try that one. We'll apply that. We'll try this setting. Ew. That kind of kills the image there. I'm not sure that was the way to go. So do that one. That looks better anyhow. All right.
Wait,
Forward,
what on
shall
earth are
we?
you in? Where have we gone?
I went forward. Down the hill.
Yeah.
Get that.
Buckle up. Looks like...
Hey, Keith, how you doing?
As it
Yeah, I remember you.
saying is, it's a little more than that. Who could have guessed, right? The company wants you to retrieve some valuable mining equipment.
Yeah, that definitely did not seem to work real well. You liked the video? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on. Back. Why? I don't know. Oh, all right, get up there. Climb that. Roadcraft East.
Did you get up that way?
When I had the Roadcraft or the desync offset, I set frame rate 60. No, I did not. Is that what I need to do? All right, let me
try that one. Okay. We come over here. Sync off. Frame rate.
I have a whole menu of things for you to do. 1, connect the tunnel exit base to the steel pipes facility. 2, make some room at the port so we can get your
We
gear
might have
shipped.
found it.
3, replace the gas tank at the concrete plant. You can find a replacement at the gas station. They have plenty, so they won't miss it.
We might have found a winner there, Snakebite. Much appreciated. Leave it already, Keith? Alright, you have yourself a good evening. What is my monitor's refresh rate? Again, no clue. Also, don't really know how to find that info. Oh, there we go. Don't call it too early. Uh-oh. What'd you do? Fall down the hill there, Mark?
Yeah. I'm on my wheels then, so
Well, that's good.
don't know if we're going to get back up there. Then.
You'll have to take the
I
long
didn't-
way around, probably. Oh, well. Yeah, that's a good spot for you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you managed that one.
Didn't apply the brakes hard enough. Yeah, we'll go back to the exit because it's only just down the road, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, at least they gave us our tunnel exit base already. I'm going to actually swap out my scout here. There we go. I should spend the money and get something other than the rusty one.
Yeah. How much money you got?
I am
Millions.
at 197,000 right now. Of course, we still have toys to get on the other map yet.
Good grief. This bridge is seeing better days. If you feel up to it, you could fix it up. You're pretty handy when it comes to bridges. At least that's what I've been telling folks around the office. And saying that makes me realize we really need better gossip around here.
Oh, hey, this is my spot here where I made my road going to the first time around when I did that route that most people just built a bridge straight across the river. I built a road through here. Totally paved it. think this is the first map that they started making you activate the sand quarries on. And then the next one is the first one that they started charging you to activate. If I remember right. Their destruction store. However, for ease of routes, all of this will get filled in again. And probably the parking lot at the what you call
it. Let's clear up all the damaged containers at the port. How about trying that crane? I know you're not technically authorized to use it, but I won't tell anyone if you don't.
I'm pretty sure I got a guy on that job. I know you're not technically authorized.
Professional.
I mean, who needs authorization, right?
I give you authorization to get in that crane. You gave me authorization to get into this one, so
Absolutely.
perfect.
It's like we got these little turnarounds on the highways over here, and they'll have signs that say authorized vehicles only. Well, what type of authorization do I need? I am authorized to drive my vehicle on the road. Therefore, I believe that makes me an authorized vehicle.
Yeah. I don't know whether the police would agree with that one, but
Well, you know, I mean, they don't tell you the specific authorization necessary. So whose fault is it really if you're failing to comply properly with that one?
oh, you need 3 coins to open this pit.
Well, they do charge us on this one. But it's not no 10. Well, she don't have to tell you what company. We technically own the company. That's why we get to give it the name.
back it up a little bit. One more to clear out. Stack that on the other side. Didn't even have to stack it yet.
Oh,
Yeah, this is where we get our Rusty's at.
Now that's a cleanup. You must make your mother proud. The barge should have all the parts we need to put the water pump components together. Why don't you get those parts off the barge and we'll see what's what.
Of course, they go and put that Rusty Zix right on top of the rails we're got the crane parked on. Have to kind of push a few of these out of the way. Even if you drive them off a railroad track into a giant puddle. They argue with you about turning tight corners. You remember to unmute your microphone? Yes, Labs, I have. Correct.
yeah. What do you think I am? Unprofessional?
I know it keeps asking me that question like I forget to unmute my microphone a lot. Park this guy out to the side out of the way over here. Alright guys, I think what we are going to do at this point in time is we are going to go ahead and
call it right here is got a little bit overdue. Mark's up late currently, so we can't keep him up too late. And
Just
we'll
wait,
be back in.
just give us. Can you give me 5 minutes?
I sure can give you 5 minutes. Mark's over there bringing a vehicle around. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, please subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. Whether it be by myself or with cohorts such as Mark here, or Steve, or Ian, or any of the guys that join me occasionally. Tomorrow evening will be SnowRunner, Region Reversal Night, and we'll be back to more Roadcraft on Saturday afternoon. Again, thank you. Mark, do you want to say your goodbyes?
Yeah, thank you very much, people, for watching. Thanks for having me on.
You are always welcome, Mark. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we will see you all next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. This train is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.